All right, so for those of you who chose this option, this is your energy forecast for the next 6 months. Please remember these are general messages, so only take what makes the most sense to you. It may not resonate with everyone, and if it's meant to resonate with you, you will see it at the right time, because this is a timeless reading. So jumping right in, if you were drawn to this crystal, I get the sense that if you've been confused or if you've been unsure of the future, I'm hearing clarity, and I'm getting that things will be a lot more transparent for you. Some of you, this could be in a relationship, this could be in work. I just feel as though, even if it's, for example, let's say you don't know what it is that you really want to do ultimately, career-wise, I feel as though you're going to end up getting some sort of major epiphany as to what it is you want to do. If you don't know where you stand with someone, you'll end up gaining clarity in that area. Whether, if they're not into you, you'll find out so that you can move on and ultimately be with someone who will, give you their all. And if not, you guys will end up getting together and moving on. You know what I mean? I feel as though there's going to be some sort of culmination where there's going to be closure, clarity, and truth, revelations. So let's take a look at your cards, see what you can expect. We have forgiveness, mature male. It says career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you deserve and desire. That's beautiful. So some of you, possibly over the course of the next 6 months or maybe 6 months from now, you're going to end up changing your career or switching jobs, and whatever you end up doing, you're going to end up being much more happier. You're going to end up making much more money, and it could possibly even give you the freedom to travel. Some of you, this is coming in after your wisdom. After maybe you went back to school, maybe with all of the books, maybe you're just self-taught, so you ended up opening your own business. Some of you, there might be a need for you to forgive your father or forgive a paternal figure in your life, or some of you could be dealing with an older man. We have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You are the person you're dealing with. It says stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So if you've been single and you've been wanting romance, there's a need for you to stay optimistic. And if you're already in a relationship and you've been wanting things to progress, or if you've been wanting there to be like a renewal within your situation, there's a need for you to stay optimistic. We have the Aquarius energy, the innovator. Experimental, rational, unique, liberal, electric, group orientated, humanitarian, free, radical, eccentric, diverse, futuristic, utopian, idiosyncratic, disruptive, edgy, and detached. Some of you might be acting aloof or detached from a situation that requires your forgiveness. And again, this could be in a relationship, or this could be with a father or whoever you may feel conflicted with. Some of you, I feel as though you might end up doing some sort of humanitarian work or something that benefits humanity. But there might be a need for you to experiment, see what works, what doesn't work, try collaborating, do it yourself, do it on your own, see if that works. But I definitely feel as though you're someone who's very edgy, very eccentric, you're very diverse, whether you realize it or not. And so I feel as though your futuristic attitude and your ability to foresee what's trending, or what's going to be hot, or what people will like, or what will work, or what might not work, will end up bringing you a lot of success within your career, because you're very, very unique. We have the awareness of many thoughts about or from many words, Mercury energy. Communicate, analyze, and let your mind tell you how to. Some of you could be very spiritual. You may have had a past life in ancient Egypt, whether you believe in past life or not. But I definitely feel as though you have a very old soul. So there's a need for you to Really tap into that, especially now that it's being brought to your awareness, because some of you may not realize this. And even if you do, you don't realize how much more powerful you are, or you don't see your potential. It says the awareness of many thoughts from, or many thoughts about or from. There might be a need for you to communicate with this many words and communicate. But whatever this is, try to analyze first. So before you speak, make sure you're analyzing and you're thinking. Don't end up saying something that you're going to regret and you're going to have to end up apologizing for, especially if you're someone who does something online. Because with this satellite energy, like if you do some sort of, if you broadcast or do something, or you know, yeah, just be careful. Or especially if you like, if your job, some of you, maybe you you had an issue at work because you said something, or someone may have disagreed or didn't like what you said, and so you're going to end up leaving that job anyways, so I won't worry about it. But Spirit is saying just try to learn from that and be more aware of your thoughts, thinking out loud. And then we have the Sun energy, so all is well. We have the 8 of Wands, and then last but not least we have the 4 of Swords. So yeah, some of you, I feel as though you're going to end up picking up the pieces. Some of you, you lost everything. Maybe you lost your job, you lost your place to stay, you lost friends, relationships, you lost money. But I get the sense that the universe is literally bringing you a break from that. Creator of all things, our creator, is bringing you a break from that. Like, the struggle is real, and they've seen this, they've noticed you. And I feel as though if you can just remain positive, try not to also be too hard on yourself with this forgiveness card. And if you can do so, I feel as though just focus on your healing, focus on getting your mind right. Whatever it is that, you know, didn't work out in the past, focus on leaving that in the past. And if you can do so, I feel as though with this 8 of Wands, there's going to be some sort of amazing communication coming in for you. Because look at it, we have the Sun. So automatically the Sun card just negates any, you know, anything that could possibly be negative within a spread. Because this is like one of the most positive cards within the tarot deck. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. You could be a Leo yourself, or have a lot of that in your chart. But I definitely feel as though from whenever you see this, depending on where you live, some of you could live in a really warm place, or you could be traveling to a warm place, or come summer is when this change is going to end up happening for you. Now, I know this is a 6 months forecast, but some of you, I feel as though this change might either happen suddenly, or you might get communication about this change within the next 8 hours, 8 days, or 8 weeks. When this change, you might get communication about this change, or when this change will actually take place. Some of you, as soon as you get communication about this change, as soon as it'll happen, it will literally be that quick. Some of you, when you get this message about whatever change this is in reference to either your love or your money, your career, your work, your business, it'll be a no-brainer. You won't even really have time to analyze, and you won't even see the point in analyzing it, because I feel as though it'll be such an amazing opportunity with the Sun card. Some of you, the way your planets are finally aligning. So maybe you might need to look into your natal chart, because I feel as though you're going to be embarking upon a very expansive phase in your life. Some of you with this Aquarius energy, you know, there might be a need for you to speak up about something in reference to your career if you want something. So let's get some more clarifiers. See what you need to know, what's coming your way. Some of you, there's definitely going to be travel overseas, or somewhere warm, or some sort of movement. Others of you, you have love coming, because the 8 of Wands to me represents Cupid's arrow. So I definitely feel as though someone has their eye on you, especially if you're a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or even this person could be a fire sign, or they could have a lot of that in their chart. And remember, these are general messages, so the signs may resonate for someone out there, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. So So just, you know, take what resonates. Don't get all hung up on the signs. But I definitely feel as if someone is coming towards you really quick. With this King of Cups, this is someone who will show you a lot of love. Maybe if you're a man watching this, shout out to my male viewers, maybe this is you offering someone love. And I feel as though it's going to be successful. Whoever this is you're offering love to is going to reciprocate it. Some of you, I'm picking up, you have a lot of world knowledge. Maybe you do a lot of research or study. Some of you, this person offering you love coming in. Is someone who understands human nature, so they know how to treat people. This person is very emotionally aware, very emotionally mature. And this is someone who's very, very abundant. Either you or this person could be a counselor of some sort. People come to you for advice, or them for advice. Or they work in a career where they're very abundant by helping others in a way. Or this could be you. But yeah, definitely stay optimistic about your love life. So let's see. Oh, I just saw 1111 as soon as I looked up. We have the Eight of Swords. Some of you have been anxious, you've been worried, you've been stressed. Maybe you're scared, you feel stuck. You're scared that you're never going to be able to release yourself from this stagnant energy you might be in. And look, Seven of Cups over our energy. So this represents confusion, having too many options that cause confusion, disillusionment, being delusional. But some of you, I feel as though you're going to end up having clarity, like I said, opening up the reading. Some of you just work on forgiveness, those around you, forgiving yourself, because holding on to grudges is like holding on to hot coals. In turn, who do you burn? Yourself, right? Some of you have a lot of opportunities and options coming both in love and in life and in money, whatever area of life, all areas of life. But you need to use your discernment, because some of these options are snake. Some of them are fake, wearing a mask. But there is a diamond in the rough, and there is that crown. But you have to use your discernment and choose wisely, which I see you doing, because you'll end up getting clarity. Some of you could be very, very intuitive. So, you know, use your intuition. Follow your intuition. All right, so moving right along to see what other changes you can expect over the course of the next 6 months, or maybe 6 months from now. Let's see. I put some changes in my little candle holder, so I'll try to get like 2 or 3. I won't look. So let's see what changes you can expect. Okay, you got 4. So we have new hobbies, skill, trade, or talent. Some of you might end up making money from a talent or skill that you may possess, whether you realize it or not. Some of you might be tapping into some sort of new talent with this new hobby. Some of you could be starting some sort of new hobby, or turning some sort of hobby, something you love to do, into a job, either part-time or full-time, or it has the potential to turn into something that is very lucrative and abundant. Some of you, there might be a need for you to pick up a new skill or trade, or just really tap into your talent. Figure out a way to monetize your talent. Some of you, we have going back to school, education, PhD, masters. So some of you could be going back to school, either to pursue your PhD or masters, or maybe you're just going back to school, period. With this education, I feel as though some of you could be working in education, get a job, land a job in education, or something about education. There might even be a need for you to educate yourself, because knowledge is power, even if you're self-taught. Do research. We live in information age where literally everything's in the palm of your finger. So tap into that. And we also have, last but not least, a change of residence / home or house. So some of you could be moving home or house, changing a residence, selling a home, buying a new home. But I definitely feel as though there's going to be movement for you, period. All right, so to close the reading, I'm going to pull one last oracle message. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you guys click the bell and subscribe. And if you like a video reading much like this, you can check out www.jahantarotshop.com. I just saw 444 as I looked up. One more. Nice, nice. Making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. So again, some of you, whatever it is that you do, you help people, or you have the potential to do so. Some sort of humanitarian work, philanthropy, helping others. And I definitely feel as though you're going to be rising above any obstacles. And this is, I see only beauty and grace. So that's beautiful. And then last but not least, we have manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. So some of you, your dreams could be coming true within the next 6 months. So that's dope. Some of you could be reaping the benefits of your labor. Some of you could be harvesting whatever it is that you've been putting a lot of hard work and energy into. I'm not talking about, you just complaining all the time, not doing anything, and just expecting this to come true. No, I'm talking specifically to those of you who have been putting time and energy and effort into something to make your dreams come true. It's coming for you, and I see you rising above. All right, so this is what I'm picking up for you guys. I hope this helps, and you guys will see me in your next reading. Bye. All right, so let's jump right into your reading for those of you who chose this really pretty green obsidian. This is your energy forecast for the next 6 months. Please remember, these are general messages, so only take what makes the most sense to you. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it is meant to resonate, just know this is a timeless reading, so you'll see it at the right time. So I'm picking up that 6 months from now, you're going to be doing very well for yourself. So much so that I'm picking up on a lot of jealousy or envy around you. Like literally, people are going to be green with envy. Not everybody, but some, watching your progression or your success or your progress. I feel as though you could either be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, may have a lot of that in your chart. Deal with someone who's an earth sign, or if you're not an earth sign, and you're not dealing with anyone who's an earth sign, I feel as though this could mean that you're someone who's very, very grounded. And honestly, I feel as though you will see through any snakes, any fake people, anybody that's envious of you, that tries to smile in your face and they're not genuine or talk shit about you behind your back. You will notice that. You will see through these people, because I get the sense that you have really good discernment, or you have really good judge of character. So let's jump into your reading. Oh, and also I feel as though money, because it's green, so duh. Some of you may have money coming in. There is no need to worry. Oh, what did I say? Sudden wealth. And I shuffle all of these cards. They're all random. It says trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Some of you could be intuitive or empaths. Ooh, we have the 8 of Wands. So this is going to happen really fast or unexpectedly, or unexpected. You don't see it coming. Whatever is coming, I definitely feel as though you don't see it coming. We have playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I feel as though some of you will end up attracting this abundance by just being stress-free, being blissful, doing what you love, just living in your essence, by not worrying and trusting your feelings and your intuition to guide you. Some of you, I see movement forward, and fast movement forward at that, because she's on a motorcycle. We have Pisces energy, the mystic. So some of you could be a Pisces or dealing with a Pisces. Either this person could be someone who's very imaginative, compassionate. You could, like I said, you're empathetic and healing. So like I said, some of you could definitely be empaths. That definitely confirms it. Very mystical, adoring, magical, allowing, dreamy, enigmatic, spiritual, ephemeral, emotional, escapist, and practical, oceanic, self-pitying, and illogical. Sometimes you guys are a little dreamy. You can be kind of illogical sometimes. So some of you, there might be a need for you to get grounded. We have responsibly, success, become a person of power and status, 10th house. Some of you, I'm picking up, if you're not already famous or popular, or you don't have a large social media following, within the next 6 months or 6 months from now, some of you might end up having some sort of overnight success or fame. And it's part of your destiny. It's where you're going, and it's possibly to do something with what you do in reference to your job or career. Maybe you do something that works in the public eye, or that works with a lot of people. You deal with a lot of people. Maybe you do something online. Ooh, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of money is coming your way, definitely. So more earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. 777. Sudden wealth. Some of you are getting some sort of fame and fortune overnight. We have the Eight of Cups. So I see you leaving behind any disappointments, anything that no longer adds value to your life, anything that's toxic or no longer serves you. Some of you are having to walk away from a situation or a person. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or this could be you walking away from someone who has left you, who doesn't fulfill you emotionally. Maybe this is someone who you feel as though you can't build stability with. And then last but not least, we have the High Priestess. So some of you could be tarot readers yourself. You could have a spiritual business like myself, or you could consult psychics or tarot readers, or like I said, you could be a psychic yourself. You could do some sort of you could even be like another YouTube reader. So maybe I feel as though you're going to end up receiving a lot of abundance and a lot of fame and fortune through whatever it is that you do. Especially if you read cards, you're very, very good at it. So there's no need for you to worry. Some of you, look, he's literally walking straight into this money, this treasure chest. Some of you, your intuition, your spiritual gifts is what is bringing you this abundance, recognition, and fame. If I can get my words out. Some of you also feel as though there's going to be travel, possibly. You're going to be traveling somewhere warm, somewhere possibly that is like a desert terrain, because you can see the cactus and the red sand. So think Dubai, think Egypt, think Las Vegas, Nevada, Utah. Where else? I know where I'm from. I grew up in Ghana in West Africa. We have, kind of looks like that too. So somewhere in Africa, possibly Niger, Morocco, Nigeria, Sudan, like somewhere. I feel as though you're going somewhere warm with sand. Dubai. You're definitely going somewhere very warm. Some of you, this might happen within the next 8 hours, 8 days, or 8 weeks. Hell, some of you could be sitting in the airport watching this on your layover as we speak. Others of you, this is coming in, later. It could be coming in unexpectedly. Some of you, this won't necessarily come in 6 months. It may come in 8 months with this Eight of Wands energy. Some of you with this Eight of Wands and number 8. So maybe the 8th month. Maybe some of you might end up traveling or moving towards something in August, or someone moves towards you in August. Someone definitely wants to recapture love with you. Some of you, this is possibly someone from your childhood. Maybe you knew this person from your past. But let me get clarifiers. Oh, this randomly fell out. Yeah, child. Some of you, this is someone you've known since you were a child, or you're going to end up having children with this person coming in. Or some of you, there could be a potential or a possible pregnancy. Others of you, I see you starting some sort of small project, or starting some sort of new business, or something small, but something new. Some of you may also get good news in reference to a child in your life. So some of you with this Ten of Pentacles, I'm hearing like this is like family business, legacies, inheritance, trust funds, trust bonds, or just Ten of Pentacles. That's like generational wealth. It's a lot of money. That's like oil money. Some of you, this is coming in through your own business. Some of you, this is coming in from family assistance. Others of you with this sudden wealth, it looks like a slot machine. So some of you could literally be winning something, winning money, winning a cash prize. Some of you, this money is coming in through your career, and it's something that's destined. So no matter what anybody does to you or what you do, no matter how anybody tries to delay it or curse you or send you hexes or whatever it is that they do, it won't work. It can delay it a little bit, but it's part of your destiny, so it's bound to happen. And in divine timing, it'll happen. Even the people that hate on you or like try to delay it, they're part of the plan. They're part of the process. So the people that dig holes for you will fall into their own holes. Period. So there's no need to worry. Some of you need to acknowledge this and figure out who it is that you need to walk away from in your life, so that you can reap the rewards of this abundance. Because some of you, you're surrounded by stagnant energy or haters or toxicity. So the universe won't release your abundance to you because the universe doesn't want you to get taken advantage of. Some of you, you may feel as though someone is mirroring your energy with this mirror I like you, mirroring each other. Self-image, relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. And we have I like you. So someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and want to date. So someone likes you a lot. And also the 8 of Wands is Cupid's arrow. So possibly you and this person will end up mirroring each other, or this is how you feel right now, or maybe within the next 6 months you'll figure out who this person is. So if you know, in 6 months from now, if someone comes into your life and they're playful and you kind of feel like they like you, but you don't know, you're not sure, it's because they're marrying you. Some of you, this could be a twin flame soulmate energy. Some of you, this is literally someone you're going to end up getting married to. This is like destined and fated. Maybe this person's a celebrity or famous or very popular. This person could have a very huge social media following. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You or this person are a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you are walking away from a water sign to be with an earth sign. Others of you are walking away from an earth sign to be with a water sign. So take it however it resonates. Some of you also have a fire sign coming towards you. Ooh, this flew out. It says the runner. Yeah, some of you could be in a runner, chaser, runner, twin flame dynamic. If you believe in that, we have runner and codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego, and then hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. So I feel as though somebody's going to end up pursuing you, and this person's going to want to work on any issues or to build a relationship with you. Some of you, this is someone that you've been avoiding, maybe because you've been having fear of intimacy. Maybe you're afraid to open up with this energy because it looks like she's all in her bubble. But Spirit is saying, you know, it's safe for you to trust this person. This person is going to be very, very persistent on working things out with you and starting some sort of longevity or family with you long term. Let me clarify with this. Some of you might end up finding out through a tarot reading, or by watching tarot readings, or consulting your cards or pendulum or whatever it is that you do. Or maybe your intuition is telling you about something. Some of you, this is love at first sight, whoever this person is. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And heart-to-heart conversation, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So maybe some of you guys are holding back because you don't want to come off too strong. But I feel as though there's a need for you guys to talk. This person is going to end up approaching you and talking to you. Some of you, I even feel as though either this person will travel towards you, you will travel towards them, or you guys will go on a trip with one another. Somewhere warm. But yeah, some of you are about to uncover some sort of treasure chest, abundance. Like, oh, look at all these coins. This is, whoever picked this pile, man, the money's coming in for you. 777, that's my manifestation number. You're the mystic. We have getting to know each other. So 6 months from now, I see you getting to know someone. This could be someone new or someone like a childhood love, past fling, you know, a soulmate. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And then it says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So yeah, make the effort. Don't ignore this person. I feel as though this person will reciprocate your love. It won't be a one-sided relationship. It'll be 50-50. It'll be give and take, even exchange. And some, you know, this person really, really adores you. So make the effort. All right, so I'm going to pull some other changes here. I wrote down some changes and put them in this candle holder. So we're going to see what else you can expect. If you would like a video reading much like this, you can check out my website, www.jahantarotshop.com. All of the links for that will be listed down below. Change 6 months from now. Wow, you guys got a lot. So I'll go through this really quick. Okay, so we have change of residence / home or house. So there's going to be a change of home for you guys. You guys are moving 6 months from now. We have fired. Some of you are going to end up getting fired from a job, but it says, but blessing in disguise. So if you do get fired, it'll be a blessing in disguise. It'll set you free so that you can either start your own lucrative business and do what you're meant to do, like your life purpose, or you'll end up getting a better job that pays you better, something that you like more, something that's more in alignment with who you are. Oh, wait, I gotta write something on this one. I'll do it later. It says makeover or a change in your appearance. So there's going to be some sort of change in your appearance. Some of you guys 6 months from now, you're going to be giving yourself a makeover, whatever it is that you're doing now. So let's say if you're doing like some sort of diet regimen, 6 months from now, you're going to lose, like, you're going to have realized the weight loss. I just saw 14. Like, people are going to notice that you lost the weight and that you look really good. If it's a skin regimen, if it's a hair care regimen, if you start now, by the time, you know, whether it's maybe you're trying to grow your hair longer, if you start now, 6 months from now, your hair is going to, you know, have reached, you know, a really good, healthy, thick length. I don't know, but I definitely feel as though there's going to be some sort of change in your appearance. Maybe you're going to get a tattoo. Maybe you're going to get a piercing. Maybe there's going to be some sort of major change. Some of you, this could even be shopping. Maybe you're updating your wardrobe. I'm even hearing new shoes for some reason. We have raise, money, increase, or more money. So maybe this is, you're going to do this after you have more money coming in. Some of you could even be having surgery, like cosmetic surgery, lipo. We have proposals, both in business and in love. So some of you 6 months from now, you're going to end up getting a ring. You're going to end up getting proposed to. I'm sorry for spoiling the surprise, but hey, your nosy ass is watching tarot readings. So some of you with this business, you're going to receive proposals in business, very lucrative proposals. And look, we have getting married, literally. So getting married. So yeah, you guys are getting proposed to, getting married. Remember, we're all on different phases in our journey of life. So take what resonates. So obviously you're not going to meet somebody new and get married to them. That's a hella red flag. Let's say maybe if you've been dating someone and you guys are at that point in your relationship, I see that happening for you 6 months from now. So just take what makes the most sense. Like I say, some of you will get a new car. I see you shopping to make some sort of big purchase. So if it's not a new car, it could be a home, a plane ticket, like whatever you consider a big purchase. I feel as though you're going to end up making some sort of big purchase 6 months from now. Maybe you're already shopping around for that right now. And last but not least, we have friends, social life, and fun. So I see you spending a lot of time with friends, enjoying your social life, expanding your social circle. Even if you haven't been getting out, even if you're an introvert. Yes, I said it. I'm an introvert, so I'm like, I can relate. You're probably like, what the hell? No, that's not true. But yeah, I see it. It'll be beneficial, and it won't be draining. It'll be something that'll give you energy. Like the kind of people in your life will give you energy. So this is what I'm picking up. What you guys can expect 6 months from now. Let me know if this made any sense in the comments. I'm going to get one last card to close the reading. See what else you guys need to know. In the flow, Christmas or winter, everything is smooth sailing. Some of you will end up traveling somewhere in the Christmas by around Christmas. For a specific group of you, for a very small group of you, you could be going to Russia. You know how like they have buildings like in Russia like that, or maybe Morocco. Or some of you could be traveling from a place where it snows to a warm place, or from a warm place to a place where it snows. So just take it however it resonates. But either way, I definitely feel as though you're going to be in the flow 6 months from now, and everything is going to be smooth sailing. So if you're facing struggles, I feel as though that'll be something nice to hear. And stepping into power, you're strong beyond measure, whether you realize it or not. That's what I'm picking up for you guys. Infinite abundance. You guys will see me in your next reading. Bye. All right, so for those of you who chose this blue obsidian, this is your energy forecast for the next 6 months. Please remember, these are still general messages, so only take what makes the most sense to you, and it may not resonate with everyone. This is also a timeless reading, so if it's meant to resonate with you, you will see it at the right time. So jumping right in, I get the sense that within the next 6 months, things are going to get deep. Excuse me. I feel like you're going to be getting to the root of a situation with this blue obsidian energy. You may feel like it's hard to see through a situation, but I'm hearing like blind faith. You have to have blind faith. Things will pan out. Let's take a look at your cards. We have within the next few months. Okay, so that makes sense because this is 6 months from now. We have wealthy man. Nice. We have builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Some of you are going to end up becoming wealthy through an invention of yours, some sort of creation of yours, something that you've been putting your time, energy, and effort into. We have the Page of Wands. Some of you also feel as though there's going to be an opportunity for you to explore or go on some sort of adventure You have some sort of invitation or offers coming in a creative sense as well. It says, let your friends help you, ask for and accept support for others. Some of you, I get the sense that you're taking some sort of small certification, or maybe you took some sort of small class to learn some sort of trade or skill. So for instance, let's say you take a class like a candle making class or like a soap making class, and like it literally only costs you like a couple of bucks at the local community center, and like literally you took that skill, you added your creativity to it, and bam, with this wealthy man, you ended up starting your business and you sold out in your first week and you made like $10,000. And so that was like a very, very great return on that small investment that you made. Is this kind of energy I'm picking up. And then that's just a random example. This could be in reference to anything. Some of you, let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Don't be afraid. Like if you have a business, don't be afraid to share it with your family and friends. You know what I mean? Ask them for support. Anybody who's trying to offer you support in any way, Spirit is saying don't shy away from that, because I feel as though if you can do so by using letting other people use you, using other people's resources, I feel as though 6 months from now you're going to be sitting very pretty. We have 9th house seeking, so it says foreign travel, adventure, higher education, customs, faith, beliefs, pilgrimage, spiritual quests, aspirations, journalism, religion, gurus, and risk-taking. Some of you could be journalists, or you do vlogging or blogging, or maybe you're a writer. Some of you, I definitely feel as though if you don't have a passport, it's a good time to get one. Maybe 6 months from now, I feel as though there could be some sort of international travel on the horizon for you. Some of you, this foreign travel is going to end up teaching you a lot. Some of you could even be going away for work or school as well. We have 6th house energy, so your work, service to others, what is good for you. As a full-time job, serving, do it a little at a time. So this is telling me that whatever it is that you're passionate about, it could possibly be a hobby, something that you literally just do for fun. If you can do it a little at a time and like make sure that you're serving others, make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, make sure that people can benefit from it. If you can eventually do that little by little, it can turn into a full-time job for you. Like your hobby can literally help you fire your boss, where you can just rely on your skills and what you do for fun to make money. Like think about these gamers. They just sit around and play games all day, and some of them make millions, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. I read tarot cards. This is something that I love to do. Although it can be draining, but if you can figure out a way to like boost your energy, this is like a game to me. I love this shit, and like I'm able to make money from it. So this is the kind of energy I'm picking up for you, and I'm also wishing this for you if this isn't something that you've considered yet, because it's sweet, And I definitely feel as though some of you, maybe you work in photography, specifically food photography for some reason I'm picking up. Some of you could work in agriculture. Some of you could also work in like the, what's it called? You're like a restaurateur, the restaurant industry, or with food and dining. Maybe like Taco Tuesday, everybody meets at your house, you make some bomb ass tacos, and everybody's like, oh my god, like your tacos are so good, and you're finally like, okay, forget it, I'm going to end up starting my own food truck, and bam, it ends up bringing you a lot of success. That kind of energy. So this one I'm picking up for six months from now. And don't get me wrong, like maybe you won't get that instant money, that instant gratification. Maybe 6 months from now you'll end up figuring out what it is that you can end up what it is that you can do that can bring abundance into your life. I hope that makes sense. We have the 10 of Wands. Some of you, I feel as though from whenever you see this within the next full moon or waning moon, you should look it up. Look up the moon cycles for 2020, and you'll get the exact dates. But I feel as though you're going to be ending some sort of difficult period, possibly something where you were carrying a heavy load. Some of you also feel as though you might end up moving, because it looks like he's carrying a lot. So maybe you might end up moving or traveling somewhere, and I see you carrying your luggage, something heavy. Yeah, see, we have Chariot. So I definitely feel as though there's going to be movement forward. Some of you, in a metaphorical sense, there's movement forward. You're literally progressing from one phase of your life into the next. Some of you also feel as though you might end up buying a new vehicle, or you might be shopping around for a car. Some of you, I see you traveling or going somewhere where there are castles, or maybe you could be from a place where there are castles. And I'll give you a perfect example. So I grew up in Ghana in West Africa, and we still have castles that were left behind from they're European. So that kind of shit, you know what I mean? Who else has castles? Disneyland. Hell, some of you could be going there. But I definitely feel as though there's going to be some sort of travel or movement. Some of you, there's going to be movement forward and success, being that this is one of the most positive cards in the deck, but not without a lot of struggle, not without a lot of blood, hard work, stress, tears, drama. Like, you've been through hell and back, and I feel as though there's finally going to be movement forward. And once it takes off, it's going to just be like, it's going to take off really quick. And then Two of Cups, some of you in a love situation, you have love coming towards you. Some of you, this love interest is a soulmate energy, or it's just someone you feel as though there's a lot of chemistry between. Some of you, this could be someone from a different race, culture, or ethnicity, or even like a different country. I feel like there's going to be some sort of difference between you guys, but I feel as though it's going to be a bond that goes beyond words. Some of you, this is also you landing some sort of really good business partnership or endorsement deal or collaboration where you're going to end up making a lot of money from it, and it'll make you very, very wealthy. Some of you, if you're a man watching this, or if the man you're dealing with specifically could be a very wealthy man. He could be an entrepreneur, a business owner, or just someone who works in finance. Some of you could also be dealing with someone who works in land management, property, real estate, decor, interior design. You are this person. Construction, engineering. Yeah, I definitely feel as though either you're this person you're dealing with could work in either science, technology, engineering, or math. One of those fields. Maybe you or this person even does something online, or there's a potential. Maybe you do something really well doing something within those industries: science, technology, engineering, and math. Some of you maybe, like it says builder, so maybe you make really good furniture, or you build cars, or you build computers from scratch. Something that you do. I definitely feel as though there's going to be some sort of invention that will afford you some sort of opportunity of a lifetime. And at first you may not want it. You may like, look, he's looking like, huh? Like, are you sure? Like at first, like, for instance, you'll get an email and it'll be like, hey, my name is blah, 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 and I am from so-and-so, and we want to give you a trip to so-and-so because we've noticed your work online, and we would love to feature you in our magazine and fly you out and put you up in hotel and have you come and speak and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, this looks fake. You know what I mean? Like, you read the email and you think it's fake. Like, or it might even... it'll sound too good to be true, or it might even be some sort of small offer. Some of you, this is coming in within the next few months, so within the next 6 months, or even sooner than that for some. We have the Six of Swords. It'll allow you to move forward or travel. Some of you over water or by water with the Six of Swords energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. A lot of Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Cancer energy. Pisces, Scorpio, and Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You are the person you could be dealing with. Some of you, I definitely feel as though 6 months from now, you'll either be really stable or working towards stability, financial stability. So just have faith. Some of you, whatever it is that you're seeking, I see you finding it. Some of you, I'm even hearing destination. So if you're going to end up traveling, or some of you have been wanting to travel in hopes of research or to find answers, seeking answers, I see that happening for you as well. A lot of backpacking. Some of you could be going somewhere where there are camels. So Dubai, Egypt. Where are there camels? I hate when I feel like when I'm recording, I'm on the spot, and so it's like I can't think of like what I want to say. But then when I'm off camera, I have all these amazing philosophies and ideas and shit I want to share. Especially, don't let me hit the joint. Woo! I really be getting deep. But then when I get on camera, I be blanking out. Peru. I'm hearing Peru for some reason as well, because that mountainous area, like somewhere in the Amazon, Brazil, South America, I'm picking up as well for some of you. I'm also picking up on like those gypsy cobra gypsies, or what they're called, like gypsy vibe. So I'm picking up on like a lot of travel. Some of you, you're traveling. Maybe you do freelance work, so that's what's affording you travel. You don't have to be stuck at an office. Judgment. Some of you, there's going to be some sort of major spiritual awakening, or you're embarking on a spiritual awakening. Others of you have like someone possibly from your past, and this isn't someone toxic, or this is like a destined soulmate, someone you feel as though you're meant to be with. And yeah, after a lot of struggle with this Five of Wands, jealousy, competition, we have the Sun card. So I definitely feel as though you guys will be riding your high horse 6 months from now. Strong Leo energy, Aries, Sagittarius. Don't get hung up on the signs. They may resonate with some, they may not resonate with others. Some of you don't even know what's in your chart. You haven't really looked into your chart. So you could be an Aries and don't even know. But with the Sun card, I definitely feel as though there's going to be a lot of abundance. For a specific group of you, I feel as though if you've been struggling to get pregnant, you're going to end up getting pregnant and you're going to find out you're going to have a baby boy. And it's going to be like the brightest blessing ever. Very, like, yeah. So that's what I'm picking up for you guys. Obviously, if you don't want pregnancy, then you know what to do. But some of you, I also feel as though you're going to end up meeting a hottie, for like an international hottie, like someone who's very attractive from a different country, a foreigner. This is someone who could possibly have who could speak a different language. You could be bilingual, or this person could have an accent. Because blue also deals with your throat chakra, so that's all about linguistics and communication. All right, so I pulled some changes as well in my little candle holder from the Dollar Tree. Shout out to Dollar Tree. They didn't sponsor me. I bought it with my own money, but they should though. If you would like a video reading much like this, check out www.johantarotshop.com, and all of the links for that will be listed down below. So let me give it a little, make sure I get a good toss here. All right. Okay. Wow, you guys got a lot. Feeling generous. This is the last pile. So after this, I'm taking a nap. So I'll go through these really quick. So let's start. So some of you, we have rebrand, reinvent, and phoenix. So within the 6 months from now, I feel as though you're going to end up rebranding yourself or your business, or just reinventing yourself with the phoenix. I feel as though some of you guys are rising from the ashes. Some of you guys may have felt really hard on your face or your butt, and you're finally getting back on your feet 6 months from now. Some of you, we have possible pregnancy or birth of a new idea. We have major change. So yeah, there's going to be some sort of major change coming for you. I see you expanding your home and business as well. Self-employment. So some of you guys are going to be working for yourself. We have travel internationally / far. So we already talked about you traveling somewhere international or far. Get your passports ready. Some of you are going to be traveling for work and collaborations as well. Some of you, I see you expanding your social life, your social circle, having a lot of fun and with friends and enjoying friends. Some of you, I see you passing your exams and graduating. This doesn't mean don't go and study and like, oh, the tarot reader said I'm going to pass, so I can just do it. No. Still put the energy and effort into it. But I definitely feel as though you're going to pass your exams and graduate. Only if you continue to do what you're doing. And then we have an engagement. Beautiful. So congratulations in advance. Dope. All right. To close the reading, I'm going to pull one last oracle message. These has been your changes, what you can expect 6 months from now, general forecast for the next 6 months. Remember, these are general messages. So miracles. Some of you can't even see the forest for the trees. You're like, yeah, this could never be me. But you got to believe miracles. Expect the wonders to emerge. If you're the kind of person that all you do is complain, you're just negative Nancy, freaking, what's it called? Debbie Downer. This is not for you. This is for the people that are optimistic, that are open-hearted, that believe, that don't just dump their problems on other people. This is for you. You have miracles coming. But Mystic Healer, healing energy flows through you. If not already, you're going to end up tapping into some sort of psychic ability or spiritual gift. Whether you realize it or not, you have that. Some of you could even be Reiki masters, yogis, freaking tarot readers like myself, light workers, empaths. Shout out to you. But anyways, this is what I'm picking up for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Click the bell and subscribe, and you guys will see me in your next reading. Peace. All right, so for those of you who chose Opulite, this is your energy forecast for the next 6 months. These are general messages, so just take what makes the most sense to you. It may not resonate with everyone. So jumping right in, I feel as though you're someone who's very spiritual, and I get the sense that you're very, very creative. you may even make something with your hands or work really well with your hands. So for instance, you might make homemade jewelry. Maybe you're a one mean chef. Maybe you can bake really good cookies that you could have the potential to sell if not already. Maybe you're a hairdresser. Maybe you're a carpenter. I don't know, whatever it is that you do really well with your hands. And I feel as though within the next 6 months or 6 months from now, there's going to be a chance for you to really express yourself through your creativity. This could be through your style. This could be in a creative capacity. This could be in work. I definitely feel as though life is going to get very colorful for you as well, because I get the sense that you're someone who's very eccentric, very colorful, very creative, and you're a free spirit. So let's jump right in. We have trust. So there's a need for you to trust. We have dedication. Trust that things will iron themselves out. Some of you, within the next 6 months or 6 months from now, you might end up having to go to court over something, or there may be a chance for you to resolve an issue that may have arisen in your life. Can't talk. We have body work. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. This may not be for everyone, but I'm hearing for a specific group of you, you're going to end up getting some sort of tattoo or body work. Some of you may already have a lot of tattoos. Some of you may have like a heart on your body somewhere. But I definitely feel as though someone's going to end up getting some sort of work done. Some of you, this is what your life purpose involves. Maybe you're a tattoo artist. Maybe this is something that you're meant to do. Tattoos, henna, body paint. Some of you, you're meant to do massage therapy or some sort of energy healing work, physical therapy or exercise training. Maybe you do physical training or physical therapy. Ooh, we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is the card of abundance, entrepreneurship, a good turn on investment. You can see that she's harvesting her crop. So this is the card of a harvest. So I get the sense that 6 months from now, anything that you've been putting your time and energy into is going to end up bringing you a lot of money. Some of you, whatever court case you end up having, or if you have some sort of legal case or something, some of you, for a specific group of you, may end up getting money, a payout from this situation. But there is a need for you to trust and pray. Never underestimate the power of prayer to your Creator. You can't fit our Creator in any religion. It, like, literally our human mind can't even comprehend. Trust that as much as this, as far as the sun will come up and set and the moon comes out at night, that your problem is like literally like so tiny. It's like a fraction of an atom, even at that, in the eyes of your Creator. So just give it to your Creator. And I feel as though there's going to be a lot of abundance coming in for you with this 9 of Pentacles energy. Some of your ancestors are working behind the scenes on your behalf. Ashe. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So some of you have some sort of past lover coming back in. Some of you, this is if it's not this in this lifetime, this could be like a past life situation where you feel as though there's a sense of familiarity. Some of you, this is someone you met when you were a child, maybe a high school or middle school crush, maybe someone you met through friends, you know, when you were in your teens. I definitely feel as though there's a lot of chemistry between you and this person, and I feel as though this person is going to end up reappearing into your life anywhere from now until the next 6 months or 6 months from now. We have sextile opportunity. So we have collaborates, assists, explains, provides, opportunity, synergizes, creates possibilities for, opens doors, promises, bring insights to, communicates, welcomes, and develops. So like I said, you guys are someone who's very creative. Even if you don't specifically do tattoos, you do something very creative. And I feel as though there's going to be some sort of window, literally, or door of opportunity that's going to open up for you in a creative capacity. Some of you may be watching this in the winter, or some of you specifically, this might come in the winter season. But whatever it is, I feel as though there's some sort of collaborations in a creative capacity that'll end up benefiting you and end up helping you bring some sort of an increase in your finances with this 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles to me represents luxury, opulence, financial independence, a good turn on investment. This is the card, like I said, of self-employment, business ownership. even whatever it is that you do, period, I feel as though there's going to be some sort of increase. Some of you, there might be a need for you to put patents or copyright your work so that people aren't stealing your work, be it your intellectual work or your artistic work. I see you doing that as well. But I definitely feel as though the universe is really working to synergize with your energy to really assist you, to really push you forward. And Spirit is urging you to welcome these new opportunities with, with a lot of optimism. Sometimes blessings and opportunities may not come in the package that we expect them to come in, or they may not come when we want them to come, or sometimes we may not feel ready, or maybe sometimes they may come in a small little form. But if you constantly do that, you might miss out on opportunities and blessings. So just, be very optimistic about whatever it is that's coming your way. We have bring insights too. So something about communication. I feel as though some of you might end up receiving some sort of communication about something that you can develop or development in your life. And someone or something is going to end up providing you some sort of opportunity and assistance. We have in Cancer, your feelings, attitudes from the past. Use your intuition. Intuition to protect. Attitudes from the past resulting from the history of. Some of you in the past, you possibly... you've been through a lot. Some things may have not worked out in the past. Spirit is saying let that be in the past. Understand that whatever didn't work out for a reason. Try not to focus on that, or let that hinder you from, essentially just leave the past in the past. Just because something didn't work on the past doesn't mean that it's going to end up happening the same way in the future. Ultimately, learn your lessons, but move on, and don't make the same mistakes. Use your intuition as well to guide you, especially when it comes to your work specifically. We have the Two of Pentacles. So I definitely feel as though some of you could be juggling, because you go from the Two of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel as though if initially maybe you had to work a job and then you had your business on the side, or maybe you were constantly living paycheck to paycheck, working double shifts, overtime, trying to make ends meet, constantly busy, not really having time for yourself, or maybe whatever it is that is bringing you this Nine of Pentacles, whatever it is that you're working on, whenever you're watching this, I feel as though if you can just continue giving it your time and energy, which I see you doing beautifully, might I add, because he's doing a beautiful job juggling these two pentacles. So just keep at it, and if you can keep at it, you literally go from the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. So that's definitely a promise in your a promise that the universe is giving you, an increase in your finances. But you have to do the work. Continue to do whatever it is that you're doing. I'm hearing stay focused when you're focused. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of freaking Pentacles. Need I say more? When you add the Ace of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, what do you get? You get the Ten of Pentacles. That's legacy. That's abundance. That goes beyond rich. That is like literally generational money. That's like that kind of money where like you can pass on to your children's children. You have something to leave, a legacy. That's the kind of money where the family keeps a portrait of you. Like, oh, that's your Uncle Billy, your aunt whatever. She was the first in the family to create a multi-million, whatever it is that you've been wanting to manifest. Some people, me personally, I don't want all those millions. I just want to be comfortable. You know what I mean? I don't want, because I just feel like I'm not even going to deviate off of what I'm trying to say, but you get my point. Everybody has a different idea of success at the end of the day. So whatever is success in your mind, you will achieve. There is a promise to achieve that, but you have to put in the work. You can't give up. And then last but not least, it says the Four of Coins. So yeah, some of you have definitely been struggling, but the beautiful thing is, like I said, you go from the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and then you go to the Nine of Pentacles. So it's important that you save your money and you invest wisely. If you're about to spend money on some frivolous bullshit, ask yourself, how is this going to add value to my life? Is this going to bring me back money? Sometimes you need to take the little money that you have and invest that and grow that money. You'd be surprised at what you can do with $500. You can spend $500 on like 3 things at Sephora or Ulta, or like sneakers or some stupid thing on, somewhere. Or you could take that $500 and start your own little business online. and see how much payback you'll get compared versus the makeup and all those random things you buy versus that money that you invested in yourself. Let's see which one pays you back the most. Those sneakers you bought probably won't even be in season a year from now, but your business will continue to keep paying you. So that's the kind of energy Spirit is wanting you to have. Invest in yourself. In yourself. With this Four of Coins, I definitely feel as though you guys could be trying to save, or Spirit could be urging you guys to save your money and invest in yourself. Invest wisely in yourself as well. So let's get clarifiers. Some of you, I definitely feel as though there's going to be some sort of financial blessing coming towards you. Some of you, I even feel as though there's going to be collaborations as well if you do something in a creative capacity. So maybe if you're an artist and you put your art on Instagram, maybe you might get hit up by Target like, hey, we love your artwork. We would love for you to do like a billboard for us, or do like some sort of a campaign. I don't know. And then, you know, stuff like that. Just a random example. Or maybe you've been working your job, you've been trying to save to get your business started, and then all of a sudden, you know, your business is already set up online, and then, you know, people start flocking to your business and it takes off. But I definitely feel as though there's going to be a lot of development. So we have the Seven of Swords. He's trying to get away with something. I feel as if someone could secretly be in love with you, or someone you don't see coming. A love interest, if this is a new person coming into your life unexpectedly. And I feel as though this new love is going to come in after a time as though you felt like you've been cheated on, manipulative energies. Maybe you've just been through a lot in your love life. Especially if you dealt with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or if this is you. So maybe you could be a little bit guarded. But I feel as though this person is coming in to offer you their, pour their heart out to you. Ooh, we have the Tower. So some of you, I definitely feel as though there's going to be some sort of upheaval, sudden change. Ooh, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you are going to end up getting money from some sort of accident, insurance claim, money. I feel as though the judge, especially if you're going to have to go to a judge and speak your case, the judge is going to see through the bullshit. So if you're the one in the wrong, you're going to end up having to pay. So I'm hearing lawsuit. Like, I'm just being honest here. If you're watching this and you're the one that was in the wrong, you're going to have to pay up. But honestly, if you weren't in the wrong, the judge will see through the bullshit and it will go in your favor, and you're going to end up getting some sort of payout or money. Some of you, this was money that was stolen from you that you're going to end up getting communication about. And with this Tower energy, it's literally going to rock your foundation. And it's going to cause a lot of massive change in your life as well, especially if you've been feeling stuck. Some of you, I'm even hearing you might end up having a lot of money. I'm hearing like a lump sum of money to invest into your business or into yourself. Some of you, I see you sneaking away with this money. Like, once you get this money, you're just like, new phone, new me. Like, who this? Like, I don't know nobody. Some of you, I get the sense that with the Six of Pentacles, you're going to have a lot of resources and money to help others as well. Maybe family or friends. Especially if you have financial obligations. And then we have, well, that money will come in to help you handle any financial obligations. And we have the Queen of Chalices, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So clarity. Some of you, this is coming in after a time of having some sort of abrupt ending or something happening. Some of you may have suffered some sort of loss of some sort, or maybe some of you ended some sort of difficult period. Some of you, this could even be like within your marriage. Maybe you get money from your marriage or child support after a divorce or separation or something. But I definitely feel as though you're going to end up taking that money and you're going to end up either investing in that money to make more money, but you're going to have to trust. Others of you, this money is coming in through your own creative capacity. With this Ace of Swords, I definitely feel as though there's going to be breakthroughs for you. Dang, I went a long time with this pile. So let me wrap it up here. Okay, so I'm going to pull some changes here that I wrote down and put in a little candle holder thing. So let's pull a few changes, see what else you can expect. I offer video readings. If you like one much like this, you can check out my website, www.johntarotshop.com. All of the links for that will be listed down below. So let's see what else you can expect. All right, we have a few here. So we have happy birthday surprise. So I feel as though some of you, you're going to end up getting some sort of major surprise or something you really will love or make you happy on your next birthday from whenever you see this. Some of you, your birthday could literally be 6 months from now. So however this may resonate. Raise, money increase, and more money. So some of you are going to end up getting a raise, money increase within your job, or like I said, more money coming in. I just saw 555. Some of you, this will help you change or move or travel. Again, like I said, we already saw a payout coming to you. So some of you are definitely getting money coming in. We have a reunion with old friends and lovers. So we already had the reconciliation card, so this confirms it. Some of you are definitely getting a reunion with old friends and lovers. So maybe some of you are traveling back to where you're from, like your hometown. We have freelance, entrepreneur, and money, more money. So some of you, not only are you getting some sort of payout, but you're also getting money through your business or through your own creative talents or efforts. Some of you, this is both, or some of you, this could be, maybe you're just getting a payout. Others of you, maybe it's just from your business. So take it however it resonates. Remember, these are general messages. Last but not least, we have change of residence, home, or money. Change of residence, home, or house. So some of you are going to end up moving home because you got that money, period. So you're about to change your address. All right, so let's get one last card to close the reading. I'm wishing you guys infinite abundance per usual. Make sure you click the bell and subscribe if not already. Ooh. We have begin now. Take your first step. And then we have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy and delight. You're reaching your destination. Your light is shining bright. So some of you are going to afford to have your own little bubble, your own little sanctuary. And so be happy about it. And like, literally, you got to trust. Believe in the miracles. It says expect the wondrous to emerge. So whoever picked this pile, man, great time to be alive. This one I'm picking up for you guys. Infinite abundance. And you guys will see me in your next reading. Bye.